All right, here is question number 6 on Unit 1 review. If you notice, I have x's on both sides of the equal sign, and I have numbers on both sides. And in class, remember, we talked about this like being a tennis court, right? Tennis court net. So if you remember this is like our tennis court net. And so we have a tennis court right here. If you remember what kind of a tennis court we drew in class. It's basically the same thing. And our goal is to hit the ball from one side over the net to the other side. And, back and forth. We kind of go back and forth. All right, and there were two types of serve. We called the easy number the easy serve. That's like dropping the ball and just slightly hitting it over the net. And then we have something called the complex serve. That's where we throw the ball up in the air, and we hit it as hard as we can across the net. All right, so you have a choice on how you want to serve it. Now, in our case, we're just going to make the easy serve first. I always like doing the easy serve so that way we get the numbers out of the way first, and this is a 12. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is add 12 to both sides. It's the easy serve, so I'm hitting it over here. All right, I bring down my 5x. This will be my 0 pair. Bring down my equal sign and my 8x. Now this we got to watch out for. It's negative 15 plus 12, which gives me negative 3. So watch your signs there. Now I'm going to move the 8x over to the other side. So it's kind of like I hit it over here to the right, and then I hit it back. Just like in tennis, you hit it over the net, and then somebody tries to return it. So I'm going to subtract 8x to both sides. Excuse me. So 5x minus 8x is a negative 3x. This becomes a 0 pair, and what I have left is a negative 3. So now I can say, what's my variable? It's x, and then I can divide both sides by negative 3. Again, we're just simplifying it, trying to separate the x away from the number. So if you look at this, x equals 1. So now if I checked it, for example, if I put a 1 in for x, this would be negative 7. And the other side, if I put a 1 in for x, it would also be negative 7. So they balance on both sides. So the 1, if we put a 1 in for both sides on the x's, both sides will equal negative 7.